Go to base.
52. They gonna need some therapy after this.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. He finds an opening past the 40, and he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Let's go!
That one 28 yards on the ground.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bengals' 47-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
What you got, Heavy? Give me something. Give me something. Here we go. Here we go.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. This one complete to Ingram.
Touchdown, baby. You ain't got the key to this
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Complete to Mark Ingram.
They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help, because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Ingram churning. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. He's crashing.
Leo!
Hey.
Shoot!
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And he's brought down after a very nice game. He got 29 yards that time.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production. But I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
At the Ravens' 48-yard line.
Ready. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Watch the safety.
Ban!
Joker.
Check 37. Check.
Gone!
Kill.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Here's 2nd and 8. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They're going to look to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes the score 7-0.
Matt Bosher set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
Well, you know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset. Draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Dancing, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
57's the mark.
Now it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Don't throw this way.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Tyus Bowser in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Hey, lock it. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, Haywood. Say go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. All day.
Rock it.
Any day.
Back to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped the yard or two short, and it's 4th down. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Hey, let's get them home.
First down.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
On 2nd and 2, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got it first and goal at the 6. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? 50, right, 51.
3 buzz.
64. Wait. Charlie.
From the gun, Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Marcus May with a pick. Accelerating, and off he goes. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Give the sack there to Jake Ryan. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's get off the field.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Let's go now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Wild Bill.
At the 3-yard
Tie that left.
Odd. 3 down. Odd.
That's it.
Jackson now down around his goal line.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
It's a
down.
loss of a yard there, and now second
Loss
down.
of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
53's the mic.
Hey,
At the
orbit.
Ravens' 23-yard
All
line.
you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
Hey.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Ain't no such thing as a loss.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Doesn't take any great analysis on my part. It's been pretty obvious. Last couple plays, these guys been going in the wrong direction.
Offensive line overwhelmed on those plays. Now, I think it's safe to say going to the air here on third.
Check 53.
Big River.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Set, ready? 18, Gator.
Mike, number 53.
Hey, seam 6.
53's the mic. 53 is the mic.
Get it.
They'll give it to Mixon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You got it.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
No.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Kill.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Watch twist.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Slam. Check the backer.
Watch twist. Deuce. Slam.
Check 50.
Hey, Sam on. Go.
Another try for Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Makes the score. Bengals 14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
3rd down.
51's the Marvin Armin.
Jackson now. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the slant. Watch the shift. Hey, ready, go.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
I got you, boy.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Ball carrier.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Get him. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Great stone. Travel.
They'll They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 out low. 52's the mic.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sleep 6.
New Mike 52. Mike 52.
52.
Throwing on second down. Jackson. Pass incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
On third down, Jackson buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You just feel it.
Airing one out for Boyd. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Check 24. Check 24. Switch.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets this in the hands of Nixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
There we go.
12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On first down, Bernard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Oh, yeah.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
Now.
2nd and 2. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Watch the edge.
40.
Go.
49. Check 49.
They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Don't get
Leo. Check.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. About 3 yards there to the 27. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Smoke. You gonna get this? 57's the mic. Watch 57.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. 57. Mike, 57.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Jackson now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
Tight end right. Three out.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Set. 60 yards.
52.
I got him. Wide.
Topper.
On 2nd down, Ingram.
No chance.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Rush in.
On 1st and goal, Washington. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Mike 51.
Ball trot.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
2nd down and goal. Jackson stepping up. He's going to keep it. And it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens.
But this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Okay, just like that. Shift.
Go.
Jam. Switch.
Topper. Ready.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Defense, let's go.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, actually makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Stop, baby. That's baby stop. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Let's go.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Right there.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's go now. 50, plant.
51.
Yo, go.
Yo!
Go.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Double dog. That's the way. Check nickel.
Big rip.
He'll drop to throw. Out to his left. And able to find Green. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
30 base.
Here we go. 36.
Let's go.
Again, it's Mixon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's easy work, and it's coming
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check 13. Check 13.
Yep.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
5.
They'll drop to throw.
Who that?
He's got his man, Boyd. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carlos Dunlap, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Ready. 51. Target.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team, that you could actually maybe write this game off? Yeah, not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got it for a loss. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. There he goes left side. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Bullet good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Rolling to his left. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He can run for it, and he will. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
He's going deep for Brown. And now here is another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Tackle made by Tyus Bowser. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time. And that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. to throw. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
Yes, yes.
3. Peek the edge, peek the edge, peek the edge. 53's the
Ready, ready.
Now Joe Mixon. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Brandon, these cornerbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now Washington, and he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From midfield now on 2nd down. Jackson is going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. They run with Washington. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
On the double.
Mike, first down.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. Check.
Now on 1st down, it's Washington again. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A 59-yard attempt.
And the kick here is good, so add 3 to the total, but they're still coming up well short, and that is how this one comes to an end. Well, this one